we are going through exercise 13D, question 4D. Now, this is another one where we have to use our quadratic knowledge, but it's kind of hidden in here. This would be a great one for a test, wouldn't it? I haven't seen the test, I haven't written the test, but I'm just looking at this right now and saying, oh, this would be a good one for the test. So I'm looking here and I'm thinking, how can I make this a quadratic? Well, I know that 9 is 3 squared, right? Then I've got this x here, minus 4, 3x, that's such an ugly x, it doesn't even look like an x, x plus 3 equals 0. Then once I'm here, I could say, well, I could simply do something kind of tricky here. I could put this x here, then I could put this 2 here. Let me just write the rest of this out. Plus 3 equals 0. Now, the reason why I can do that is basically the commutative law of multiplication, which tells me that the order doesn't matter. I know that they're multiplying, so I can write it like this and, all is still the same. Now, I have this 3x, which is being squared. I have this 3x, which isn't being squared, and I have nothing here. So this obviously is in the quadratic form. So I'm going to say let 3 to the x equal a. So now I'm going to rewrite it with my a's for a plus 3 equals 0. I now need to factorize this. So I need two numbers that when I times them together, I get 3, but when I plus them, I'm going to get negative 4. So that's obviously going to be negative 3, negative 1. None of these quadratics that they've given us here have been that challenging, which I suppose is good, but kind of bad as well, because we're not practicing that key skill. So now that we're here, we can say, well, a is going to equal to 3 and 1. I know that a is equal to 3 to the x, so I'm going to get 3 to the x equals 3, and 3 to the x equals 1. Then I scroll down, let's do some working here. So this is obviously going to be 3 to the x equals, well, that's simply 3 to the 1. So x is going to equal to 1. Then over here, in order for this to be 1, I obviously know it's going to have to be 3 to the 0. So x is going to have to be equal to 0. So that means your values of x are going to be 1 and 0. Hopefully this has been helpful to you.